Hey guys, I know it's been a while, but I want to give you a quick update on the progress of my master bathroom remodel coming up. Alright, for starters, you can see I have done the framing and the sheetrock. Well, this mudding is in progress, as you can tell, but originally, if you remember, the wall was right here. And I bumped out the wall, added this angled wall here so that it didn't look so big in the room. And we moved the door. The door was over on this side. We moved it to the middle. Okay, so when you walk in, the vanity will be right across from your view as opposed to the toilet. And you can see I've got a tile saw set up here, a wet saw, and I have tiling is in progress. It's a mess, and it's been going on for a while. It's been about 6 weeks that I've been working on this. And the whole thing is covered. The reason why it's red, it's not red paint, it's actually called Red Guard. That is a waterproofing. And I've got the tiling is in progress here. You can see this is Carrara marble that we're using. It's really a nice, beautiful natural stone. And we've got two niches. One is there and one is over in this half wall behind me here. I'll show you that. Right there, that's just pre-cut. I haven't installed that yet. And I did this just a couple days ago, and I'm ready to take down some of this and do a bit of a reveal on it. So that's what I'm going to share with you now. All right, so what you see here is a couple of things. This niche is 2 spaces. This one is for bottles of shampoo, and this is going to be for soap dish and things like that, and maybe small bottles, whatever. But I couldn't go wide, I had to go tall. There will be a glass door here, so I couldn't really go any wider than this. I couldn't put one in here because this is kind of a thin wall. It's made with 2x3s, and I didn't want to put one over there. So this is where we decided to put it. Anyway, it's nice and convenient. What you're seeing here is these are spacers. They're 1/16 of an inch spacer. We went with a very lightweight grout line. And that's what all these blue U things are. So they can come out. And I use this masking tape, this painter's tape, to just hold these tiles in place. Some of the thin set dries on these, and it really does cause them to stick in there. Sometimes they break, and they become a bit of a pain to get out. So what I try to do is before the thin set dries, I kind of wiggle them so that I know they're going to come out. It's beginning to look better already. So there's also a situation where sometimes the 1/16 spacer is not enough, and I need to have more of a gap. So I use these little tiny rubber wedges. I'll show you what that looks like if I can get that one out. There. Little tiny rubber wedges that go even smaller than a 1/16, but they go up to about 1/8 of an inch. And you can put multiples if you really need a big gap. So on this side, to get that level, I had to push that one up a little bit. So that's why those are there. Give me another second here. You can never have too many of these. I bought them in a big container like this on Amazon. I buy pretty much everything on Amazon. Okay, now that all the blue things are out, now I can talk about this. This is a tile leveling system. what it does is it has these little things that sit behind the tiles. That's what you see here. And that sits behind the tile, and then you push these wedges in underneath it. And what it does is it pulls the face of the tile tight against the back, and it makes the faces of the tiles nice and smooth, so they're all on the same plane. And otherwise you wouldn't get that. You could get what they call lippage, which is when one tile is a little bit higher than the other one. And with these tiles, because they don't have a really big bevel on them, you would notice that. And I tried to minimize that as much as possible. So that's what I use the tile leveling system for. Now when the thin set is dry behind it, all I have to do is knock them off. Now of course the white things, these are disposable. You can only use them once because the back half of it stays behind the tile. I'll show you what I mean. So there, you can see the complete picture. This is what it's going to look like. Of course, it's not grouted yet, but that'll be in the weeks to come. Let's get a close-up of this. So that was, this tile in the back here, by the way, this mosaic is what's going to be on the shower floor. And this is the wall tile. This is a 9 by 12. Sorry, no, 12 by 4. And the floor tile in the bathroom is going to be the same type of tile, just bigger. That one's going to be like a 9 by 20. That's where I got the 9 from. Now, one of the tough things about this was we didn't want any kind of a frame around it. We just wanted it to look like the niche was set into the wall, and so that's what I did. So for every one of these tiles, I don't know if you can see it here, but for the shelf and for all of these tiles, I didn't want them to be rough. I wanted them to be polished. So I bought an angle grinder and some polishing wheels to polish each and every one of those. So that level of detail is important. So you can see this one here is not polished. I don't know if you can see the difference on camera, but you can definitely feel the difference too. So that's my update. So I've been doing real-time updates on Facebook and Instagram, so definitely look for me there. And I've also been updating every now and then with videos on Facebook, live videos. So you can check my progress and see how I've been going, follow along with anything else that's going on. And I've got, gosh, hours of video for this project. It's a major project, so I will be publishing video for months after the project is done. But it'll take time to put those together. This is just a quick and dirty update to let you see how things are going. So thanks for watching and sticking with me, and I will talk to you soon. Visit my website, HandyDadTV, for more great ideas and information. Be sure to subscribe to be the first to know when new videos are posted.